What's going on, y'all? I'm rushing right now because today's 420. You know the vibes. I have a concert to go to that I'm clearly not dressed for. I'm going to see Earth Gang. I just randomly was looking at concert venues. I was like, oh, I wonder who's playing in Portland soon, whatever, right? And funny enough, Earth Gang was playing, and I was like, oh, I fuck with Earth Gang. I literally had them in my playlist video. So I was like, oh, fuck it, and they're part of Dreamville and shit, so maybe J. Cole's here looking at us. But it's still cool, they're a really cool group, it's two guys. And yeah, they're pretty sick, so I'm happy to see them. And funny enough, the area I live in, Portland, is awesome. So, the venue is literally, a 15-minute walk, so I'm not even gonna drive. So I'm just gonna run and shoot. We're gonna shoot and run at the same time, that's about it. But yeah, I was gonna roll a joint, but my weed supply looks lower than I thought. I thought I'd be able to roll, honestly. Let's see. Well, we can put magic together. But yeah, of course, I just wanna, get a quick pregame in before going. You never know. Anyway, I rolled a super tiny one. Because I just want to speed run this shit. Roll a kind of a full size, but in a 1/4 kind of size because I'm in a rush. As long as it smokes right. But yeah, we get ready. We're gonna cut to that.
Okay, the climb that I've undertaken, pray that I don't slip slowly or get thrown off the top like I'm Mick Foley. My big homie was trial and error. My life looks like God heard me recite my prayers. No divide unless it's diamond dividing the shares. I'm cool with me, I ain't scared to lock eyes in the mirror. These dudes is local, they be wrapped up in the usual. The World Cup is bigger than the Super Bowl. Stupid, I'm somewhere they need Google for. Vits now, brunch raps, the messages are regional. My messages are WhatsApp, that's why I got the globe shook. My show's all a zoo, lone wolf on my hit dog. I know that I'm the truth. Blue sweatsuit, match my orange McLaren. Trey Young, I be scoring and sharing with my team like Mike Green. They let it bang for me. Anyone who aimed for me ended up learning they should've shut up as I play storms. On the way to London for a legendary link up. Thinking about how life is really whatever I think of. Thought I was the man before I ever had a fan or my own voice. Star in the car before I ever drove a Rolls Royce. I got a career, these rappers had a year. I felt the heat, but as of late,
someone to do things I cannot mention. Someone to prove to me that you're different. Someone who got it, someone that gives it. Get down on your knees for me.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm just gonna finish this video out because I know it's fucking weird. It's kind of abrupt. I know for a fact that the vlog just ends kind of weirdly because I stopped filming after a certain point. So I'm just gonna fill in the part that I didn't record because the night kind of took a weird turn. Not a good necessarily. I mean, I would say it's a good way, but it just a lot of just random shit kind of just happened after I filmed. That just kind of made the night more interesting, I guess. And it was overall a really fun night. Concert was good. Everything was great. The people that came on before were cool. Didn't really know them, but they were pretty cool. Some of them, I kind of focused on their songs. And overall, the concert was really good. So basically, I'm just gonna fill into the part where I wasn't recording. I think just before Earth Gang might have started, I ran into I ran into these people that I started talking to. There's this girl and her friend or whatever, and I started just kind of talking to them, whatever. They're just nearby my section, and we're just kind of chatting up, whatever. And everything's cool. The show starts playing, Earth Gang starts playing, and they get through majority of the songs that I was really interested in, and then from my understanding, the girls weren't really that big of Earth Gang fans neither. And so I guess we were just kind of talking as the show was coming more to a close or whatever. And then they asked me, and one of the girls suggested oh, you want to come outside and smoke or whatever, and I was oh yeah, yeah, that sounds cool. It was just sounds good, whatever. We're on our way to leave the venue to go smoke or whatever. We've all been drinking and stuff like that because I'm in the 21 and older section, so everyone has drinks and everyone's no one's really at least from my knowledge, no one was really that fucked up. Everyone was just drinking, but everyone was a little tipsy, just having fun, but loose, but not that bad. Like no one was like fucking sloppy drunk or anything like that. So we like going like to go smoke or whatever, and then all of a sudden like the one main girl I was hanging out with, like she was fine, like just talking to her, like she spoke super normally, and her other friend I wasn't really talking to as much. And all of a sudden like we were on our way like to leave, like kind of we left the main concert area and went to like the other room, like kind of by the bathrooms, like on the way to leave. And her friend like started to get like crazy. Like I'm talking like she started to look like kind of weird. Like it happened so fast. So she started to like kind of lose her balance, and she started like stumbling, and she like wasn't out, and like her friend like the girl was talking to her, she was like, whoa, like are you good? Like what's going on? Like you're like tripping, like you're like are you like okay? So she was like stumbling, like she literally like was not able to walk, carrying Dad's like carrying this girl. She's like basically a dead body, like she's like dead weight, like she's not helping me at all, and she's just fucking just like dead all of a sudden. I was like, bro, she went from like walking and talking. She was the one that suggested to smoke, by the way. The girl that like is now falling over, she was the one that was suggesting to smoke. So now the girl suggesting to smoke is like literally fucking dead. And then so we like get her out of the venue, like where like no one really is, sit her on like this bench like by the bathrooms, and she just fucking starts puking on the bench, on the floor. I'm just like, oh no. And then so she just like literally starts puking everywhere on the benches, on the floor, whatever. And then the security guy, whatever, is just like, I was like, we need to get some water. Like she needs like to drink water and shit. Like I was able to get her water from the bar or whatever. It's not easy to get outside. She's like saying she's still really fucked up, and it was really weird because I said she went from like 0 to 100. Like like I said, none of these girls were like that intoxicated, and all of a sudden this girl is literally like fucking zombie mode. So like as a guy, I have to like literally do all the fucking work. I mean, I had to do all the work basically. So like I have to carry this girl, and she was not like big, but she wasn't skinny either. So she was kind of heavy. So like I'm over here like kind of intoxicated myself, tipsy, and I have to carry her like all the way down these stairs, bro. And like it wouldn't be that hard if she didn't move, but she's like trying to walk still. So she's like fucking like while we like going down straight down the stairs, and then she like throws all her body weight to the left, like just like throws her body like every which way, and she's like throwing me down the stairs. I'm like, bro, like I was like, you need to stay still. Like obviously it's not her fault, but it's crazy. Like I'm just over really trying to fireman carry this damn girl down the stairs. She's like throwing her body. Like I kind of have like her not fireman carry, that's like over the shoulders, but like I was like, I don't even know how to describe it, but like her, like she was kind of, her shoulder like on top of me, and I'm just kind of like carrying her like this, like if that makes sense. Like I don't know, but like, it was just a fucking nightmare because there were so many people leaving the venue at the same time because like the concert just ended. So I'm over here trying not to like throw this girl down the stairs, and there's just so many people clearing out the venue, so it's a fucking nightmare. We get outside finally, call a Uber. She gets in the car, we kind of like throw in the Uber, and then we're like thinking about it. We're like, that was good work, you know, good team effort. Like we did it. We got this girl into the car, whatever. Like everything's fine. And then so that'll come back. We thought everything was good. We're like, all good. So we meet up with this. So like, I'm still with the same girl, and then we meet up with like the rest of her friend group or whatever. I'm going to smoke with like her and her friend group to like a different person's apartment. And I'm like kind of like tipsy, but I'm also kind of realizing like I was having a slight I wasn't having a panic attack, but I was in the back of the Uber with them. They live like 15 minutes out of the city, which is like, I live like in the city. So it's like 15 minutes away from my house, so it's not really that big of a deal. But like, it just kind of hit me when I was back in the car. I was like, wow, I don't really know these people that well. I mean, they seem very safe, they were. But like, I was like, I don't know these people that well. I'm in the city, I don't really know that well. Like, I'm going for it. Like, I'm like going the mile, like, cause I don't know these people that well. I'm like still out of my comfort zone. Like, I mean, that's what kind of, I guess, a new city does for you, because I like didn't know these people, didn't know where I was going, and I kind of just rolled with the flow, and it ended up being good. So we get to their house, smoke, hang out, whatever, and as we're smoking, hanging out, the one girl like checks her pocket, pulls out her phone, pulls out what what's in my pocket, finds out it's the girl's phone. So this girl, the girl that was really fucked up, the girl that was really fucked up that we threw in the car from the beginning of the story, she had her phone. So now the girl that was really fucked up, we had like she not only was she really fucked up, she was able to type in the address or whatever for the Uber, so she got, we thought, to her house, you know? but like she didn't have her phone, so she couldn't like obviously check in or anything, or she couldn't like. There's no way of knowing like what happened to this girl, like if she's okay or not, because like we have her phone now. So we're like, oh no, we thought the situation was over. Now this girl, we have her phone somehow. Like, oh, this is a fucking disaster. But we didn't hear anything all night. And fast forward, we get like an update in the morning. So apparently this girl, this drunk girl, we like, I didn't like, we did the best we could, but like she Ubered to her apartment, I guess. Didn't have her key. Couldn't call anybody, I guess, to like say like she didn't have a key. So she slept outside. Like I can't even make this up. She literally slept outside like on the grass because she didn't have her phone. She was locked out of her apartment, and her friends like went to go check on her in the morning and found her sleeping outside. Oh wait, the story is shit, but that's just like the end. It was just disasters. It was super fun night. I had a really good time, but it just the story, like the night just took a fucking turn for the worse. And that was just crazy. The girl's okay. She got her phone back and everything's fine, but that is just bad. And I just wanted to finish the story and the abrupt finish of the vlog. But yeah, love you guys. Peace. Like and subscribe. I'm out.